Hello and welcome to the Trample Back Podcast, episode 84. I'm Gary Black and joining me this week, as always, is Chris Conroy.
Shaft.
And John Walker.
Hello.
How are you guys?
I'm in a better state than you two. I've never seen a more miserable pair of fuckers.
In my defence, I spent last night in Edinburgh.
Oh.
My defence is I had one of those short afternoon naps that's fucked up my brain.
See, that's not what napping's meant to do, Gary.
I know.
You're doing napping wrong.
Yeah. Anybody got any nap tips? Get in touch.
I'm looking forward to an incredibly upbeat podcast.
So the best place to start this week is to thank the people who've already signed up to our Patreon. We didn't really properly launch it, and we've already had 5 people sign up, which is amazing.
But five is a lot within the first couple of hours. We're absolutely delighted that people have thrown a couple of quid our way. Do you want to do the mentions?
Yep. So Vonnie, Chris Sabu, Joe Goss, Shannon Travers, and Stephen Wilson. Thank you very much for joining up.
Is that who's giving money?
Yep.
It's really refreshing that it's not the same 5 people that are first to share the episode as soon as it goes out as well. I'm shocked that Vonnie's one of the first in the list.
I've been a constant
signed up
supporter.
before I'd even put it up.
She requested Patreon that they open a Trample Back Patreon account. Right, okay.
I think Vonnie's actually running Patreon. we really appreciate the support, and we're probably going to launch it on the 1st of September. We'll be looking for ideas how you think we can share it. The Patreon it's a big ask for people to say, can you fling us a couple of quid? See if you can't fling us a couple of quid. Don't worry about it, keep listening, but what you could do is give us a retweet. Don't fucking we get loads and loads of likes. Don't fucking like it. Share it.
A like is worse than racism.
Yeah. Say
no.
no.
See when someone likes something,
say no to likes.
It upsets me. I'm going, mate, it's the button right next to it.
The like button instead of a heart should be a middle finger. so that see when you get your notification, it's going, oh, so and so liked your. They'd be as well as just putting a big digit right like that.
On Facebook, some people actually hold in the like button to change the emotion that they want to set to your status.
Yeah.
Which is more buttons and more complicated than share.
So you want love and lols?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So if you do want to donate, you can get early access to episodes, extra little bits of audio content.
Blah, blah, blah. Go and look at the website. Let's start the fucking podcast because people have switched off already.
Who's did?
There's a couple of big ones.
Aretha Franklin was first. But that'd been coming. She'd been on everybody's death list for about 10 years.
See...
Wait, is she? Was she?
Was it 76?
Yeah, I think so.
I think 76 was the figure. But I went on Google Images. I Google Images everything. You get just see... I was in a WhatsApp conversation and somebody said something and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to put a Aretha Franklin gif in here. And the specific gif that I was looking for was Knew You Were Waiting For Me, George Michael, Aretha Franklin. I wanted them both in the same gif. Uh-huh. But see when you Google image search Aretha Franklin, it looks like 380 different women. The weight gain, the little bit of surgery wears off, the weight loss, like she just looked mental.
Well, it's fair to say she was the David Bowie of Motown.
The David Bowie of Motown.
All the different looks.
But they weren't intentional. She was always trying to look. I love Gary. You can roll your eyes all you like. You've come in here in a really fucking bad mood because you've upped your dosage of CBD, and you've just not handled it well. So I could see you sort of telepathically try to say, right, this is the joke here, but this is going to be a fucking hellish show.
How many?
Yes, and
how many big hits of hers are still played?
One.
Are you joking?
I honestly couldn't have named you an Aretha Franklin song. Once I've heard the songs, I'm very aware of the song. No clue who she was.
Aretha Franklin makes me proper emotional. Not even the big Motown hits. Like she when she was see that one that was later sampled by High Contrast into a drum and bass track, One Step, and it's like a sort of late 50s ballad before she's made it. You're saying you're just fucking keeping me ticking here, aren't you?
I'm smiling at you.
What's the matter with him this week?
I don't know.
But there's lines in it make you proper emotional. You know, it almost hurts. But see, because you know her turning up at award ceremonies and duets and turning up with a chinchilla fur coat and be the queen of Motown, the queen of soul. See, to hark back to that sort of late 50s where she's just cutting her teeth and the voice is like velvet and caramel all at the same time. It's just so smooth and so emotive with one line. And John's like, nah, respect. That's about all I know.
It's because she was never in the NME.
That's true.
Look, watch this. Were you at a gig last night?
Yeah.
Who were you away to see?
I was seeing Kasabian for the first time.
Oh, you were lucky to catch them, eh? Hardly ever fucking gig.
Mate, they've got bills to pay.
There must be 68
See,
guys
maybe-
in Kasabian.
Maybe
Just so they all got a cut.
Maybe if she gigged more, I would have known who she was.
If Aretha Franklin had gigged more.
Aye. When was the last time she played Summer
She
Sessions?
never did the barras.
She never played Summer Sessions. Never did Transmit. Never did Tea in the Park.
Never supported the choral. That's what you should say on her gravestone. Just a big, massive gravestone. Aretha Franklin, here lies. Aretha's biggest regret was never ever being on the same bill as the Cortinas. Next door, Whitney, same.
No, that was a bit closer to my time. That's fine.
Because he loved The Bodyguard.
Yeah, that is a good film. Come on.
I tell you what, see if Aretha Franklin had played the Whitney Houston character, Kevin Costner wouldn't have got her up. Depending on where she was in her weight graph.
Mm-hmm.
I see Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding. I love techno. I love guitar-based stuff. I love 60s. See when somebody's voice just grabs you like that, fucking.
I've not really listened to that much stuff of hers. I'm more of a Nina Simone guy.
What would you say was your top 6 Nina Simone tracks?
6? Fucking hell. Just the top 3 in Spotify.
Just remixes of My Baby Just Cares For Me.
Yeah.
The instrumental.
And the acapella.
The acapella of My Baby. Cars and races.
It's one of those ones. See, when she died, and it's the standard Facebook and Twitter, it was just one of those ones I wasn't really sure what the barometer was as to how much people had listened to her, because everyone seemed to be really upset about it. I was like, I've never heard you mention that you listened to Aretha Franklin ever. But it was Bowie ones. Like, I could tell when Bowie went, you and Mamie Morgan.
This is
were
a
distraught.
third. This is a third of the Bowie grief for me. Like, do you know what, it's a hard bit. Do you know what I mean? She's lived a life and she's left a legacy of fantastic art. Like, who did we discuss in Celebrity Death last week? Like, if we take Barry Chuckle, has Barry Chuckle left behind art?
Oh, last week was the porno player.
The Pono player, right? Aretha Franklin's a sad one, but a fantastic life led.
The other death this week was Kofi Annan, famous for Stuart Lee's Coffee and Annan routine.
Right? Did he do anything else, Kofi?
No, that was it. So he was the Secretary General of the UN.
I tell you what, you don't get there by making good tea.
You don't. But he I mean, there's not many of them you can name.
But they've all got fantastic names.
They do.
I think that must be a prerequisite, or they have a list of names that people need to then change it to. What's
really weird is that they all have Scottish links.
Kofi Annan does. Oh, Kofi Annan.
And Ban Ki-moon.
What, Clydebank?
Aye.
Boutros Ghali?
Aye.
Or was he the leader of the EU? No, I think he was the UN as well.
He his mum's for Postle.
Agnes Ghali.
So what was his greatest achievement?
His greatest achievement is having his achievement stolen off him by Tony Blair.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was all the Yugoslavian, like post-Yugoslavian breakup, wasn't it?
I think that was when he was heavily in the news.
Yeah.
Do you know what? See, the thing about the whole thing in the Balkans, there are no goodies. That's why there's no fucking decent films. Who can you get behind? They're all monsters.
See if all the fucking nations to the east of Germany would stop splitting up, Scotland might actually fucking make another World Cup. See, like, since the fall of the Berlin Wall, there's like 15 teams that have made the World Cup that weren't nations at that point.
So, do you think the SFA should be campaigning to get the ball?
Independence?
No, try to force the wall up.
I don't know if we've got that power. We couldn't even get our own country, so.
Mr. Putin, put up that wall.
So Kofi Annan, he was 80.
You forget, like, the 90s was a long time ago.
You also forget how nourishing children's souls can be.
Yeah.
As a politician.
Yeah. But I think it was the thing that sort of brought down his career was failure to stop Iraq happening.
There was too many big powers that were going to go and do it. Do you know what? It maybe was a regret for Kofi Annan, kind of not being able to stop that. But his biggest regret was probably never getting the support gig with Viola Beach before. Similar to Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
That's the one thing with Spotify that annoys me a little bit, right? I know the music recommendation part after you've listened to something is going to be... See that bit? I think that bit needs to be fixed on bands that are still alive.
See if you're at somebody's house and you're the only one with Spotify playing it through the speakers.
Yeah.
Like my partner does that to me all the time, going, gives a shot at your Spotify. All of a sudden, my Spotify is offering me suggestions on the Proclaimers, Del Amitri, Annie Lennox solo albums, KT Tunstall. I'm like, you fucked up my recommendations.
Your partner does have a horrific taste in music.
I've curated this.
But for me, I think the Spotify should be recommendations to bands who maybe are not known.
Or do you want them so you can still go and see them?
Yeah, I want them to be like, so I'd never actually listened to Villa Beach that much, but now they keep appearing on like lists that I might like, and I go, that's a good song, who the fuck's that? And then go, can I go see them?
Also, I don't think we can sit here and slate Spotify, the excellent service where you can get the Trample Back podcast.
Again, though, they were two episodes behind, Gary.
That was my fault.
That was Gary's fault.
Gary, don't you take any blame.
Okay, it wasn't my fault.
Do you know what I'm waiting for? Anyway,
Spotify is a music.
I'm going to get these two used to off. That was me breaking the fourth earphone and talking directly to the listener. These two are fucking miserable. I'm going to move them off the celebrity deaths and onto some subjects just so they can whine. Kofi, I hope you're drinking a big ouncer in heaven. Tell Aretha we're asking for her. And George Michael, you knew you were waiting for her. On with the podcast.
Marhaban!
Marhaban, we are Hamas. When we are not openly talking to Jeremy Corbyn, we are listening to the Trample Bad podcast. We come through our tunnel and give our Patreon donation straight at the door.
Shukran.
Get us at tramplebat.com. All at Tramplebat would like to apologise for any offence taken from the ethnic voices or blatant cultural appropriation. If it has affected you, we're dead sorry. Right, you pair of miserable bastards. Do you know what Spotify? Do you know what's going to ruin Spotify for me? In about 4 years' time, it's going to come out that they're actually a data mining service or they manufacture nuclear bombs that target children. Like, Spotify is too good a service to know.
Yeah.
Like, there is going to be something, like, Spotify is made of tobacco. Oh, fuck. I wouldn't give myself ear cancer through this delicious Spotify. Oh, such a good deal. If Spotify gave you ear cancer, would you still subscribe?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you ever intentionally not listen to something that's come out on Spotify going, oh no, I want to actually get that on CD?
No. Never.
When was the last time you...
Not even a little bit.
Do you know what? You don't even get CD players. You've got quite a new car, Gary. Did you even... But you still need the Patreon money. But was there a CD player in it?
There is, but it's never been used.
See if you listen to a CD in your car, it'll blow your fucking socks off, man. See the sound quality? It's so much better.
I think I have one CD and it's been the same one that's been in my car since I bought it.
Just doing Patsy's up it. The Festival Patsy CD. Mine was the Commitments. Tea in the Park every year.
Brandon Flowers' second solo album.
Aye. Just, where's the Patsy CD? Is there a CD in this? Don't open it! You didn't open it! You lick it, you don't open it!
I went to see my gran this week.
Okay.
She's in a care home. And
a good one?
Yeah, a really good one. Yeah, only the best. And she's like, oh, some of the people in here have been telling me jokes.
Right, so
she told me 2 jokes.
This is a dangerous line, isn't it?
Well, old people in jokes.
He's going for it.
The first one was the classic, 8 cows in a field, how do you know which one's on holiday?
Right.
The one with the wee calf.
Okay.
Right, but the second one, I had to do a fake laugh and be like, ha. I don't know if there's a mistake in the joke or there's like an old phrase that I don't know about or something. And it's like, oh, this is a new one I've been told. It's brilliant. A soldier is going off to war. What's the last thing he says to his gran?
I don't know. What's the last thing?
Tata granny.
You don't know what that is?
No idea.
If anybody knows the joke, what the joke's supposed to be.
No, that's what it is. It's Tata. It's like, it doesn't matter whether it's Tata or Cheerio. It's like, bye, Gran. It's how it's sold. What's the...
Oh, right.
A boy's...
it's one of those jokes.
Aye, it's... Like, what do you call a black pilot? A pilot, you racist bastard.
Aye. God,
So,
that's very sophisticated.
right, Gary, give me the setup again.
It's, what's the last thing a soldier going to war said
Right.
to his gran?
What's the last thing a soldier going to war says to his gran?
Dunno.
Bye, Gran!
Aye, that makes more sense. I had it in my head that Tata must have been some sort of thing to do.
The fucking worst there is that your gran, if she'd went to Edinburgh, would probably get a signed by Avalon ahead of me this year. Just fucking no appreciation for that, but plenty of Facebook hits. You can see Gary's gran for 19 nights at the Hydro in October.
She can't get her out of the house. She's not going to get her along the Hydro.
Eddie Murphy as support. See you talking about mysteries there?
Yeah.
Phone my mum when we were driving in. I had a cracking day on Wednesday with my mum.
That was her birthday, was it?
It was her birthday.
Yeah.
And I phoned her up a couple of weeks prior and said, what do you want to do for your birthday? My mum was very, very low maintenance and then complains about it afterwards. You know, oh, don't worry about me. And then you go, I can't believe you didn't get me anything. Do you know what? Kind of says, you tell me not to bother. Do you know what? But she has very low maintenance, but she's cracking company. See, you know what, in the pub, going for a meal, our chat's excellent. So I said, listen, I've been passing the Clydeside distillery. There's a new distillery down at the back of the SEC in the Hydro. I says,
okay.
do you want me to find out if we can get a tour? So she said, no, I'm not really bothered. You know what, just get me a card. I says, listen, I'll book the tour. She says, yeah, and after that I want to go to the Radisson Red rooftop bar. So I was like, so clearly you've got shit in your head. You're just not wanting to say, I'm going to do that. So we went to the, they've got a fucking distillery down there. They don't know when they're actually going to produce stuff to sell.
Oh, really?
Like they're making whiskey down there. It's only been open a year. To call it Scotch whiskey, you need to have 3 years in the barrel.
I was going to ask when you're allowed to actually start selling it.
I didn't realise it was as quick as that.
So 3 years, and then
you don't hear people selling a nice 3-year-old.
so they're making
Whiskey.
That's that web shit there, isn't it? So what they're making money off it is the tours, and they have a huge shop that they're making a markup off other people's whiskies.
All right, okay.
So big shout out to our tour guide last Wednesday, Anna Gonzalez, who was very, very knowledgeable about the whiskies and gave my mum a lot of good advice. You know, you got a wee taster at the end. You know, you got a Highland, you got a Lowland, and an Islay.
Yeah.
Talking you through the flavours. So it was a good laugh. And then we went to the rooftop bar and had a carry on. Recommend both of them. The rooftop bar, the views are excellent.
Whereabouts is that?
See where the Hydro is.
Uh-huh.
They built a Radisson, but they've put a barrel on the top of it. Not to do any kind of advertising for them. It's good to go down and get a go. Oh, look at the size of that fucking hospital.
A couple of boys I know have been DJing there.
Aye.
The opening Friday, Saturday nights.
So, talking to my mum back and forth, phoned her on the way in today, and she'd been talking to her next door neighbour, right? Now, our next door neighbour is a lovely woman. I'm not going to mention any names or addresses or anything like that, but our next door neighbour has been really, really nice to my mum. You know, because my dad's not there. You know, she's great company. You know, really like her. But about a month ago, she went to her front door, and there was a big pile of bubble wrap. Big pile of bubble wrap, as if it was a package or something. So she took it into the house, and all that was in the bubble wrap was a pint glass with a lemon in it. No name, on the package, no anything else. Right?
That's a really good pitch for a Netflix series.
So that's all that was in this big all that's in this big pile of bubble wrap. A pint tumbler with a lemon in it. Nothing for a month. Phoned my mum today. She says, "You know how I was telling you about that pint tumbler, and was that a Sicilian message or kind of cryptic? You know, kind of weird." She got another one yesterday. Bubble wrap. All that was in it was a courgette. So we don't have a fucking clue why people are leaving stuff on this woman's doorstep.
So it's on the next door neighbour's doorstep?
Yeah, next door to my mum. So, but this one was left between 11:30 and midnight because our son had been in and out. It's not as if it's during daylight or anything like that. So if anybody's got any kind of ideas what it could be,
She's needing one of those like security cameras to catch them in the act.
well, next door do have a security camera, but they are fucking arseholes, man.
And it's probably them.
See, listeners, give us a shout if you think you know what these messages mean or what we can expect the next package to be in a month's time.
It's going to be a true crime documentary in there.
I said that to my mum. See if anybody wanted to do them harm, they would do it. They would do what they're trying to do is drag the mystery and the.
I hope there's thought behind it. I hope that it is some sort of workoutable code rather than just random items.
Do you know what ran through my head? Going, is this one of those fucking postcode lottery things where she gets a lemon, a courgette, and a cherry? You've won £32,000. You know, somebody turns up with a massive cheque.
She'll open their door one day and have 3 bars across it.
Aye. I'm speaking directly again to the listeners. If it is you that's doing it, please stop and explain yourself, because you're causing this nice lady a lot of unnecessary courgette.
Is there a wall break in podcasting?
I just invented it this episode 84.
So that's it, right? Okay.
Remember the day.
I will. So it was your mum's birthday on Wednesday?
Yeah.
A special age or just alive?
68.
Alive.
68.
Alive for another age. It was my wee sister's 30th birthday on Thursday, which
is a miracle with you being 26.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, is because her life has definitely moved the way a normal life does. So she's married, 2 kids, has actually left my mum's house, and I'm still. So she's overlapped me in this race of life, and it was just really weird realising that she's now 30. That was like a point where I went, oh fuck.
It's funny. I've never seen any sort of likes or shares from your sister on our social media.
No, she must not have noticed it, Gary.
Aye.
She's very, very supportive. She definitely knows what a podcast is, and definitely is aware of that thing that I record.
See the amount of pals I've tried to get interested.
They still don't know what a fucking podcast is.
Or maybe I'm just being a bit thick here, but what's a pod? You're being fucking thick. How do you get out the door?
I think what they did was call it something closer to a recorded radio show that people would have made the transition, because I didn't know what a podcast was for a long time, to the point until you two asked me to do a podcast. And I was the same moron.
He knows how to make himself sound in demand, doesn't he?
But that was 6 years ago. So I feel okay. And then on Friday, it was my twin aunt's 60th birthday. So it's been...
I can't believe he's going to walk into this.
A younger sister that's older than you. And a twin aunt.
Twin aunts?
No, you just mentioned one aunt, as if, you know, it kind of... I didn't want to add going...
I think when you go back, you'll realise I've said twin aunts. But the point in the story being is that I was hit with that. Those
3 birthdays?
Yes. But what I didn't realise is that my aunt, Carol, lives in Spain. So I had no idea that she was coming over. So I went through to my Aunt Marlon's. So my mum and my Aunt Marlon are going to New York in like 2 weeks for her 60th.
The house will be empty if there's any... Oh, no, John's still at home.
No, but
housebreakers just remain at ease.
I'm the only 31-year-old that's ever been able to say they've got an empty though. So I'd got my mum and aunt a present of like a champagne cruise on the Hudson River when they're at New York.
My goodness.
What a classy guy.
So I've done that. I've made this lovely gift, but in the back of my mind going, nobody's mentioned my Aunt Carol at all. So I've kind of not. I've been cool. I'm Spent this on my Aunt Marlon, who I
Is
see regularly.
she going to hold the jackets?
But I turn up for the dinner on Friday night, and my Aunt Carol's over from Spain.
Unannounced.
I've turned up with a card from Aunt Marlon, with a present.
Mate,
I've not got the cruise with me. But
mate, I think that's fair. You can't. Somebody can't surprise you and then they go, "Where the fuck's my card?" Do you know?
His family's get previous for that though. That's his uncle's surprise wedding, then made them all go to the reception.
Aye. Surprise! Give me my George Foreman grill that you have on you.
So, the other twin's not going on the holiday?
no.
She's holding the jackets.
But
There's a favourite twin there, isn't there?
She just got money thrown at her, like really disrespectfully, because I was more upset that nobody told me she was coming.
Coins.
So I took it, all in 10 pences, fucking Hugh Dallas treatment.
Aye, sharpened 50 pences.
And then I was out on Saturday, so a fucking probably a £800 week for me. Brutal. Yeah.
John Money Walker.
Not anymore. Fucking
Oh,
that's
after
it.
that shit.
That's the end of the spend. That's it.
So, shall we get this party started and taste some different colas?
You told me you were bringing Coke.
I lied just to
Oh,
get
is this
you.
another Gary Black?
This is how he gets us.
Oh. Right, okay. What have you got? When do I need to shut my eyes? I don't want to see
I'm
anything.
going to go through it. Right, so last week I thoroughly recommended Doritos Mexican Cola, and you quizzed me about how good it was. So I've got...
Quizzed them.
You're like, I'm really interested, I really want to
Oh,
know.
look, Gary's into another niche thing that nobody cares about.
This is gold content.
This is the fucking cherry Sprite all over again.
You tolerated me last week.
Raspberry, sorry. Gary, raspberry, sorry.
You tolerated me last week, so I've spent £18 on a series of carbonated drinks.
He's got a Mexican Coke guy.
Hey listener, I'm breaking the wall again. Gary has left the room.
I brought plastic cups and everything.
Right, see if we're going to do this, I don't want to see anything.
know.
Right, okay.
So you are going to face that way?
Okay.
I thought you were... Oh, right, okay.
Well, no, you're right, I should move.
You should move.
Right, so I've set you up with 4 different standard colas. And so you both got a little bit of each. So if you'd like to taste Cola A.
Cool, eh? Are we just doing this to fucking completion?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh, you don't have to drink all of
I
it
was
if you
going to say,
don't
this
want.
is a can's worth.
If you get any thoughts to what that cola might be?
That's the cheap one.
Yeah?
That's the cheap one
I think
because
it is the cheap one.
the bubbles are coming out. Or maybe it's real Coke. See me fucking with everybody here.
Oh.
It
John?
tastes like Coke.
See,
Do you think that, do you think it's Coca-Cola, or you just think it just...
Well, see, I don't drink a lot of fizzy drinks to know
I'm going to taste them all
what one would
before I
be.
fucking jump in.
Are you just trying to figure out
Oh, well,
one's
taste,
Coke?
okay, taste B then.
Right, B's not Coca-Cola.
No.
We fucking rotten. B is fucking terrible.
Take that back to your generic supermarket. Oh, that one. That's the Doritos
not
one.
Coke,
That's the one he
fucking rotten
likes.
as well.
Sees
Is
the
it? Aye,
sees the
It's
one he
fucking
likes.
disgusting. Ugh. That's like fucking.
I can
That's
also
like fucking mouthwash. That
see.
stuff's horrible.
See, I can also tell has been in a glass bottle because of the taste. Yep, I'm going for that's your Mexican stuff. What one's a prop? What one's a 50-50? What one's a council?
So are one of these actual just Coca-Cola?
Well, have you tried all of them?
Coca-Cola's A, as far as I'm concerned, because
Okay.
the other ones are all... D is okay, but the other two aren't very nice.
Right,
But I don't drink it long enough to...
D's Pepsi, C is Doritos, B is generic supermarket, A is Coca-Cola. I'm going to write that down.
Okay. And you agree, John?
I didn't think one was Pepsi, but I agree that
going
A is Coke.
Pepsi,
C was rancid.
Gary's, generic. Right, I'm going to taste them again, just to make sure.
If I tell you the 4 options, obviously one of them's Coca-Cola,
Okay.
one of them's Pepsi, one of them's Doritos, and one of them's Bars Cola.
Right.
Scottish institution.
B's Bars Cola.
D might be bars for me, but Coke I think's A. But I'm putting a disclaimer on me and saying that I don't drink any of them.
Oh, is B Pepsi? It's B Pepsi because Tastes like Fido Dido's tears. We used to have a business.
Chris is deep in thought here.
I fucking finished all my cups. I can't do any more tasting.
Got a refill already?
No, I'm okay, mate.
Not even a little bit.
John, if you had to have one, what one would you have?
A.
C is definitely the one that you like, the Mexican one.
Yeah, that's clear.
C's definitely the one
What
that
do
you
you
like.
think of it?
It's fucking
It's alright.
disgusting.
There's a nice,
John thinks it's
It's
disgusting.
disgusting.
there's a nice spice to it. Do you know what I mean? You can see that being a craft drink.
You think A is what? Sorry, go through that again
Give
with me.
me 2 seconds, mate.
I think A is Coca-Cola, but A is irrespective the one I would drink.
I think A keeps the bubbles. I think that's your Coca-Cola there. What we need to get is between
Pepsi and bars, cola.
Pepsi and bars.
Do you think there was a lot of demand for a segment in our podcast about this?
Mate, honestly, this is the fucking time where like Sky salesmen outside a Dorothy Perkins here encouraging people to fucking take their survey. Have you got Sky in your household, sir? Here, try this fucking Coca-Cola.
Because I have all, like, every time you see people say, no, a blind taste test.
No, I'm sticking with that. I think D's the Pepsi.
Okay.
Do you know what? It's much harder with 4 than it is with 2.
Yeah. Oh, if it was 2, it would be easy.
2, right, I'm going A, Coke, B, bars, C, Gary's Mexican, not cocaine, D, Pepsi.
And John, you agree with that?
I agree A is Coke. We know C is your one. And now you've given me bars and Pepsi. I don't know, B and D, I'd toss up.
I'm really surprised. I'm genuinely really shocked.
Right. Okay.
Yous are dead wrong. Obviously, B is bars.
You're dead wrong.
B is bars cola, which is awful. I don't think there's any sugar in bars cola anymore.
Right, what's A?
A is Pepsi.
No.
And D is Coca-Cola.
No.
And yous are so confident that I then start second guessing myself.
But if you've poured the wrong one in.
Well, open that door. I laid them down on the floor in the order I poured them in.
Stop, Gary. Everybody will know we've got a 2-room studio. And a toilet.
Yeah, no, yous are wrong.
Dead wrong?
Yep. Coke was the last one. Pepsi was the first one.
But see, now that we're wrong and drank both of them anyway, does anything happen?
No.
Yeah, when Pepsi released their sales figures next month, they've went up 25% just from Gary's purchase.
It is interesting though, because I would always, I can't have done it myself because I knew what was poured, but I'd always say, you can definitely easily tell what's what.
See if you put down Coke and Pepsi. I'm a Diet Coke drinker. I drink a shitload of Diet Coke. I can't remember the last time I would have bought a can of full fat Coke. If you're doing one or the other, I think it's much easier. See, throwing 4 in. Mm-hmm. Do you know what, see if you really want to bore your family, why don't you just try this at home? Do you know what? This would be so much more fun with cocaine. This would be so much more fun.
50-50 prop or council.
Aye.
Maybe that's what we'll do with Gary next week.
Aye. Right, what
one's a prop, Gary?
Where's the money? Oh, it's making my nose tingle. But I
don't. It's sweet. It's hit the back of my throat a wee bit quickly.
My worms are moving.
Go, John, there's the rest of the bars cola just for you.
As we are a content provider, Gary.
Why is Gary not introducing this section?
I don't know. I think what my thought was that because I need more experience.
Because of your side project.
My side project.
Okay.
What's that called?
Trample Bet. Very very original. Alex Jones has had his YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook, all taken down.
Is this off iTunes as well?
Is this the?
I tried to move away from using the phrase "pulled off."
Okay.
Removed from. Is this the Infowars guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is Infowars? I keep hearing it referred to in other people's
Infowars
podcasts.
is just correction stories to try and tell you where the media are lying to you, so he then tries to tell you what the correct spin is.
Is it Snopes with a YouTube channel?
Snopes with a political leaning now.
I would say it's anti-Snopes.
Right.
Yeah. So what happened?
Right, okay.
So what happened
great
was
way of putting it, Gary.
This gained loads of traction. So you know how we liked the Conspiracy Guys podcast?
Yeah.
But then they got to a point where they kind of done all the conspiracies
Big ones, all the big
wanted
ones.
to do.
Yeah.
So then they had to go into like Sandy Hook.
Aye.
So this is where Alex Jones' opinion turned, which has now caused them this, was that he accused Sandy Hook of being fake.
A false flag attack.
False flag attack. That's the buzzword, Gary.
Some of the YouTube videos are quite compelling, though.
So what he then said was that one of the parents was clearly an actor.
Okay.
And then the parents went on a news channel with all the pictures of the kids, and like he's suing them because he's going, like, I don't think you realise how hurtful this is to like a mother and father to be told that your kid's not dead.
Aye, but surely they're that immersed in the lie that they're just... Of course they would say that, they've been caught.
Do you know what you're doing?
What?
You're feeding the morons that don't know that you're being sarcastic.
Oh, we've got a few of them, mate.
I know.
We've got a few of them.
But that's how this guy's become one of the most popular personalities on the internet.
But just be feeding into people's desperation for a story.
Yeah, so chemtrails. What was the other one? Turning people gay
Yeah.
because they can actually.
Chemtrails turn people gay.
No, that was two different stories. That was the way I presented
Mate,
it.
that's the story we're running with.
So they could what they managed to do in an experiment, scientists, was put something in water that actually made frogs change sex. So what he said was, in theory, the government could do the same thing with our water.
Right.
And this is where it started to turn from, this guy's actually giving a lot of good information, to being, fucking hell, this guy's actually insane. Doesn't he sleep? Like, clearly doesn't sleep because he's on 24/7.
I've heard him talk briefly on podcasts and turned
So
it off.
angry.
He's too intense.
So Joe, do you know? So he was on Joe Rogan. So Joe Rogan's 911th episode, he done a 9/11 conspiracy theory, and he got him on to do it. And this was the first time I had really heard him.
See that I heard a little bit of that, John.
When he got him high.
Aye, but it's that. See the whole discussion between the two of them for like 19 hours of the podcast is who is more woke than the other one. You think you're woke? You're not even woke yet. Wait till you wake up, then you'll be woke. I've been woke for 14 years.
Guy sounds like the Macho Man.
He does.
Oh yeah.
Where was Miss Elizabeth? 2001. Oh yeah, dig it. One plane hits the tower, dig it. Where is Miss Elizabeth? I'll tell you where she's gonna be. Madison Square Garden, September 9th, 2001, SummerSlam. Yeah.
So what's been happening is he's been,
Hulk Hogan. What relationship did you have to the Cubans?
do you know what you've done?
Dealey Plaza.
Do you know what he's done there, Gary? He's done Lost, and he's going too many seasons into it. He's ruining a good thing here.
I'm looking at all my fans. I'm signing the autograph.
Episode
in
5.
The Texas Book Depository. Dig it.
He's on to the 6th season.
Yeah. Damn.
Right, so were they all dead, or what happened anyway?
It was purgatory. It was purgatory the whole time. So, did Alex Jones start on Fox News?
Gene Okerlund asking me.
I could listen to an hour of that. I think it's brilliant. So he started off as like a Fox News guest, I think, did he?
But that's how they all start. But he was
But
already running InfoWars.
He's basically the American Farage, but he's gone way fucking...
Well,
No. I see him more. I see him more as like. See what John's saying. He started off more like the artist taxi driver.
Right.
See, making videos, but the politics are totally different.
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off about that? Cunt.
He's not a real taxi driver.
Exactly. He's a
Is he
fucking
not?
actor. He's a fucking actor. It's the Tommy Robinson going, well, what is the most common occupation where people will fucking listen to me? Do you know what I mean? He's going,
I didn't know that.
fucking, well, he's not going to call himself the artist banking investment manager because nobody's got, guy's never picked up a fare. How
He's not get his plates.
How can you believe him after that?
That changes everything.
It does, doesn't it? But you see him sitting there being, like, see Jonathan Pye,
Uh-huh.
and he'll be interviewed out of character, going, well, what we were trying to do, we were trying to write something satirical in the form that people are used to.
Yeah.
They're used to, but seeing a news reporter outside the Houses of Parliament, we wanted to show them something different, to show that these people probably think their own thoughts, but they're reading off an autocue, but then how far can we take the satire?
Yeah.
So he's doing that, but the artist taxi driver, I've seen him doing the same things, going, well, after I come out of RADA, of course parts were a bit thin on the ground. and I always had quite a tight social conscience, so I thought, how do I get the message? Honestly, fuck up, mate. I'm sitting here with Russell Brand in my fucking Uber. Fucking ram it. If you can't even tell us what you are, don't. So, in my mind, he started off as that kind of sitting, taking videos of myself and putting them across, but the politics are massively different.
Mm-hmm.
And what he ended up doing was aligning himself with Trump.
Yeah.
But he's since then moved away from that.
Because Trump's not right-wing enough?
Because the Syria bombing. So he tried to stay consistent in his abuse of Obama and Bush for bombing countries that he really shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
So then when he did that to Syria, he had to then back up and try and be consistent on that as well. But it's just because, what's the phrase that everyone keeps using? It's like, not everyone, but it's a comedian that said it and everyone keeps repeating it now. And it's the one that's not all Trump supporters are racist, but all racists are Trump supporters.
Yeah, logic.
Yeah. So it's like that good argument. So all his supporters seem to lean that far over now, whereas before it was just people going, this is quite interesting, and he's got more and more aggressive, but he's became a millionaire from it.
Yeah.
So it's hard for him to turn away, but now everyone's pulling the money. But you can see why. See if you've got a group of people that are tiki torch, what is it Michael Rappaport called them? Tiki torch lighting motherfuckers, racist motherfuckers.
The only people that are really benefiting for the whole situation in America just now are camping supplies wholesalers. See, when I first seen them on the telly, I thought they are really desperate to get rid of midges. You know, there's citronella everywhere. Hang on, what are they saying? Oh, that's awful. Midges, get them. I think sorry, John, I can't interrupt you. Like fucking geese full fat coke and expect me to chill out.
So it is dangerous. But the issue we have here is because we're content providers, is you can't remove somebody because of what he's saying.
Well, yeah.
That's the fucking big issue.
Aye.
And all these platforms have basically bowed to peer pressure.
Yeah. They're following what Google and YouTube and Apple are telling people what's allowed now. Mm-hmm. Like this is what we should say in public. These are what you're not allowed to say, whereas it should be no, say what you fucking want.
Hang on. They can say whatever they want, but they can say whatever they want, but platforms can decide whether they platform them.
But then the same argument could be that these platforms have their own type of agenda that they're pushing out.
As long as you know that. Do you know what I mean?
But then
as long as you do know that.
It's like saying as long as the people who listen to Alex Jones know they've not to go out and fucking do X, Y, and Z. You're trusting one half and not trusting another. It shouldn't be a half, but that's how it is. It's left or right argument. So
wasn't there a court case involving him where his lawyer said
his wife?
No reasonable person would take anything he said seriously, so he couldn't be prosecuted?
That was Dave King, South Africa.
But did you not remember that? And then he came out like instantly and said his lawyer was talking nonsense on his next episode. You're like, the guy's trying to help you. It was a divorce. It was his wife was trying to get his money.
Oh yeah, it was about his getting custody of kids or something, wasn't it?
And they were trying to use examples of stuff he'd said in the Joe Rogan podcast because he was high. Yeah. And he was like, you can't take anything he's saying on his channel seriously because it's an act.
Yeah.
And then he came back on and goes, it's not a fucking act. And you're like, oh, for fuck me, I'm trying to help you. I'm
really
trying to help
me
you.
Of the Harry Redknapp in court trying to say that he couldn't read.
That was how he's done all his accounts.
Nice.
Area 51, Roswell. It's too late to live in a world where Randy Savage did conspiracy theories. That's
what we've missed out on.
That is what could have been.
Man, that would be such a good YouTube series.
Wouldn't it?
Fuck.
But I think the point that Alex Jones has made is that you need to be careful about stripping people off of stuff like this because he's going to find something and go, nah.
I can't stop thinking I'm going through conspiracy theories. Randy Savage.
Sorry, John.
Ooh, 1980s, Birmingham 6. See me talk to Jerry Conlon in the name of the Father. Dig it.
I don't find it that funny anymore. You've ruined what 5 minutes ago I loved.
Oh, mate, that's how fickle it is. That's how fickle podcasting is.
But here's a simple thing. Say we get to a point where we're getting £1,000 to £5,000 per Patreon, and we do an episode on something that we don't like what was said.
Chris he was pointing to.
And we're demonetising everything you've earned, and you can no longer get donations. We rely on that money, but because of one thing they've decided that's not in line with way. There's nothing illegal we've done, but they just decide it in that way that we've said something they don't like and don't agree with.
But it's not a word, it's an ideology.
But what he's saying is he's just presenting a list of facts.
Right, should Alex Jones have a platform?
Yes. Should he be ridiculed for the stuff he covers? Yes.
Actually, I think he probably should.
Because I think all this does is elevate and make him more popular in his group, and then he runs it from somewhere else, and it becomes even darker.
Do you know what, John? That's a great point. It allows him to become a martyr to the idiots that he's
Tommy
already got.
Is it Tommy Robinson?
Aye.
You're not telling me Tommy Robinson didn't know exactly which law he was breaking into that courtroom? He fucking knew, and he knew he'd be in jail for next to no time.
I prefer the coke section.
I suppose that at the end of the day, though, these platforms are private companies. It's not like a government saying you can't say that.
Right. Here's my conspiracy theory take on it. All the people that banned them have only banned them for a couple of months so they can take them back later, and the figures go through the fucking roof.
Second coming of Alex Jones.
So the figures go through. So see the
exclusive on Acast.
So see the first one that takes them back. They're the ones that are going to get all the benefits of all the cheap publicity that's been generated.
I was reading last night actually that James Gunn, the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy films.
Yeah, I've read a wee bit about that.
So he got sacked by Disney because of tweets that were years and years old resurfacing. But there's so many other studios now interested in getting him on board, including apparently DC want him to be in control of their films. But that Disney are now and Marvel are going, oh shit, maybe
we've made a mistake.
Maybe we should get him back.
Do you know what I think on Twitter? Right, regardless, genuinely, of how bad the tweet is, should be a statute on it. Is it see if you're pulling up anything that's longer than 5 years ago, you're not the same person that wrote that fucking tweet.
It's just like a really slow Snapchat.
Yeah.
Right, so Snapchat is the only thing that we're judging people on.
Yeah, you're right. If it's beyond a certain point in time, and we've seen that with like
you're a different
Mary
human
Black
being
stuff and that when
right,
that came out.
Right, here's something to think about. We just sat and we'll think about it after the delicious Coca-Cola test. Is InfoWars and Alex Jones ever reported on the 6 o'clock news or the 10 o'clock news? As Jackie Bird or like
no, but it is in America.
There are two different news platforms and news medias that are like, this is fucking huge news on the internet. Seeing the real telly, nobody could give a fuck. As the children's,
it is covered in America, which makes it the American equivalent of a Labour Party press release.
Okay,
it's what guides the news.
Okay, is just.
And Trump also said that he watches it now and again, which is the biggest problem.
That's because there's guaranteed no sharks on it.
If you really want to get woke about sharks, what you need to do is download my seminars. It's the one they don't want. Joe. Just skin up another blunt. I'm dealing with that shit. What they don't want you to know, I know. But what I'm going, they never tell you. It's always fucking straight. See the stretch. I'll get to that in a minute. But what we're finishing now is pens. See the pens that you're using to write just now. I'll tell you about them just after I've spoke to you about the sharks. But see the sharks, man. You're not fucking telling me anything here, you prick. Just fucking tell me. It's the equivalent of the Facebook seminars. Do you know what I mean? Make £1 million a day, clicking this button, and then it's just the constant description of what it's going to do, what it's going to do, and then at the end it just tells you what you need to do to make $1 million every day is start up Facebook seminars, encouraging pricks to download your seminar.
It's only $1.
Aye, fuck that.
Do you know what's not good for a hangover? Drinking 4 different brands of cola when you've got an upset stomach.
Having it all mixed about.
Oh my god, I'm in so much pain right now.
How many different types of
Coke
syrup have you got spinning through your gut?
It's sore.
A unique blend of 4 aromatic colas.
Yep.
So Alex Jones was let down by.
What we're saying is fuck Alex Jones.
So he was let down by social media. You've been let down recently, Chris?
Oh, Ralph Fenton. Don't even fucking start me.
Worse than Alex Jones, Ralph Fenton.
Fucking love hanging about with Fenton. 3 months, maybe 2 months ago, there's this Belgian techno DJ, Amelie Lenz, that's fucking brilliant. She's fucking amazing, right? Brilliant. She's playing the Sub Club on a Sunday night. This is the fucking hottest ticket of 2018, right? Now, the organiser is not putting them out typically on a Friday morning at 9 a.m. with a pre-sale on the Thursday at 9 a.m. It's not standard. There's a message goes up on the Thursday saying tickets for Amelie Lens will be on sale tonight at 6 p.m. It's fucking like that, right? The tickets sell out in 15 minutes. They're all away. I've got 2 tickets straight on to Ralph. Hottest tickets of 2018. All fucking excited. I said, stick in for the day off the next day. We'll go out. We'll go for something nice to eat before it. And then we'll go and get rattled. Brilliant. It's happening. It is happening. Today is Sunday when we're recording this. Thursday, I get an email from the Celtic Football Club. As a season ticket holder at Celtic, tickets have become available for the game against Rangers on the 2nd of September. Now, Amelie Lens is the 9th, the following, right? I'm straight on. I've got a ticket for the game. I'm straight on. Take my money, got an extra ticket. Message Ralph. Got you a ticket for the Rangers game, mate? So that's him now looking for 2 Mondays off. 2 Mondays, right? 3rd for the day after, because he has to come for Inverness. 3rd for the Rangers game. 10th for the Amelie Lens that's been fucking booked for 2 fucking months. So Ralph's got a decision to make. Sends me a fucking text message a day saying, I'm not going to make it down for Amelie Lens, but still good for the Rangers game. Fucking raging. And now, it's fucking easy to give away a ticket for the Celtic Rangers game.
But no to give away a ticket.
Nobody's fucking interested in Belgian techno. There's not one of my fucking friends going to take a Monday off so I can go and fucking listen to Belgian techno. I fucking need to go myself. So he messaged me. I immediately put him on a 1-week WhatsApp ban. Screenshotted it and sent it to him. That's him. Son died. Fucking in the WhatsApp. 1-week ban. I've muted the conversation. I'm fucking raging. I have nobody to go to Amelie Lens with.
My mate Liam is...
Does he want to go to Amelie Lens?
He might do, actually. He's group chat administrator for all our groups that involve us, and he puts people on timeouts and removes them from group chats.
I did not know that I had this power to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're group admin, you just remove people.
See, if you're a part of a group as well, you can silence other people within the group.
That might come in handy for the trampled back group.
Yeah. We've stopped asking people to join.
It's too toxic.
I still enjoy it. I honestly still enjoy it.
It's like inviting people to your kid's birthday party, but your kid's a fucking dick. Oh, thanks for inviting us to the party. And where is little Jamie? Oh, that's him stabbing the other kids. Ruining the day.
It's a simple thing though. In a group of 10 pals, there's going to be at least one dickhead. So just amplify that in any group chat.
All the dickheads together into one group.
That seems to be the people we're attracting to this podcast though.
We love you guys, really.
Yeah.
Apart from Ralph.
I let down Ralph.
But do you know what he's going to say?
Wreck it, Ralph.
Do you know what he's going to say? He's going to say, I couldn't get the 2 Mondays off. I'm like, we'll take the fucking one. My argument here is...
He's not took the Monday off for the other one already.
He had the choice. He made the choice.
Aye. Obviously, but I've said to him specifically...
What he should do to be responsible is...
It's going, see if that game's a draw. That Monday waste it.
Like, you're not going to get in party.
Do you know what I mean? You're just fucking going to...
And it will not be...
And also, if he'd taken the Monday off when you first got the tickets...
He wouldn't have the Mondays to trade.
Yeah.
I know he's going to be listening to this. And I know he's going to go, listen to Conroy whining like a fucking wee dick. But Ralph, see if you are listening, and this is just for you, who the fuck am I going to go to Amelie Lens with now? Listen to me whine?
But you've got the football tickets.
Yeah.
Well, just get you somebody else.
I can't do that. I'm a fucking good cunt. I've been too good a cunt. If I hadn't fucking got my ticket, that's it. Amelie Lens is on.
You've done yourself a...
I'm fucking glad I get the restricted view ticket now.
Why don't you contact Amelie Lens and ask her if she wants to go to the Celtic game?
She's got a really tight schedule now. That's why the tickets are as hot. So the competition this week is, if you can tell me which Coca-Cola is which, there is a free ticket. Fuck it, I'm going to go myself. John Gavin, he only wants to listen to fucking wishy-washy house music. Big black lasses singing about stuff going, you don't know she's talking about her fucking boyfriend or Jesus. I don't want that. I just want bleepy, 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 squelchy, squelchy techno. I think it's
John
out the
will go
system.
with you.
Do you want to go?
I'll go.
Have you got holidays?
I won't not take a day off, but I'd go. I'd just drive.
See, John's that
sleep in the
hardcore, he does
studio.
it without the holiday.
Yeah.
No, like-
Sometimes you need a holiday.
But I definitely won't drink or do it, I'll just drive.
You need a bag of holidays sometimes. And then, see, when the place you're getting back to, sometimes you need some holidays there as well. So, Ralph, I'll speak to you next Sunday.
This will be the only way he hears from you.
What if he does some sort of Middle East style retaliatory attack and then mutes you for a week? We need Coffee and Ann back from the dead.
We fucking love doing this podcast. Right. We love doing this podcast. We like doing it because we can say what we like and we're not dependent on anybody saying, could John Walker please stop saying cunt as much? John Walker loves saying cunt. If we asked John Walker to stop saying cunt, would we get sponsors? We don't know. But we're not prepared to find out. That's where we're asking you, the beautiful listening public of the Trampled Bat, give us a little bit of support. We're asking for a couple of quid, and I'm not going to do that thing for the price of a pint, or for the price of a coffee, you could help me. See, if we were asking for a price of a pint, it'd be a price of a pint in Reykjavik. It would not be the Sir John Moore or some other Witherspoon's establishment. We don't want £2.50. We don't want Caffrey's. If you've got a couple of quid, sling it our way and we'll make some extra stuff. Go on to tramplebat.com. Is that okay, John?
Give us some money, you cunts.
Chris, Banhammer this week?
Ralph Fenton. You've caught me when I'm raw here. Banhammer this week is internet phrases that one person uses and it's funny, and then everybody uses it and it refuses to be funny.
I feel like I'm always on the tail end of that.
I am going to present the phrase "thank me later," where a person will present a piece of music, a film, or a recommendation. Say, please
for a podcast, for example.
Yeah, or this is an amazing restaurant.
Or suggested bets.
Go and try it. Thank me later. What, did you fucking invent the restaurant, make the dinner, or did you stumble across it and enjoy it, but you're recommending it in such a way that I will always be in your debt? Thank me later. Fuck up. I'm deliberately not going to that place.
What if
you've hurt that recommendation more than you've backed it?
What if
thank me later?
What if folks share our podcast with the catchphrase "thank me later"? Are we conflicted?
Nah, I don't think anybody would use it in that. It's like people. Somebody tweeting today. It's like somebody hearing the song "A Day in the Life" by the Beatles on YouTube, sharing it on Facebook and saying, "This is a really funky tune. Thank me later." Like they're the only person aware of a good thing.
So is there a time aspect to it as well then? Is it, if somebody did it with something...
Or is it just the chat you don't like now?
Is that "thank me later"? It's the place that it comes from that annoys me. See if I know you like comics, or I know you like... See if I tried a really delicious off-brand Coca-Cola drink and I sent you a link saying, give this a try, I think you'll really like it. Yeah. That gives you the opportunity to enjoy it at your own pace. See if I see if I send you a message and saying, here, try this, thank me later. It's like as if you owe me something.
Yeah. There's the ownership of it.
It's the tone. It's that, remember, see, while you're enjoying that delicious beverage, you owe that enjoyment to me. That's
like when people go, oh, you're going to see that band next week? Oh, mind, I'm the one that got you into them in the first place, mind.
It's that you cannot let somebody enjoy something without going, remember, you fucking owe me. You knew fuck all about Colin Farrell's movies. and have you thanked me yet?
Not because I
thank me now, Gary.
I've got In Bruges in my watch list on Netflix and I've still never watched it.
Thank me now.
I can't.
I funded that movie, wrote the script, produced it, cast Brendan Gleeson as an excellent foil to Colin Farrell. Thank me now.
Thanks, Chris. I'm sorry.
Does it get in?
Yeah.
See, I think I've only...
No.
What?
I'm against it.
Because he fucking uses it.
Here comes John's argument.
No, it's not my argument. I think you're assuming people are like that. Not all people are that cunty. I think some people are just using it as just a phrase now.
I think he's just not letting it in because he doesn't like the Macho Man stuff.
Thanks, John. I'll thank you now.
I'm outvoted anyway, it's 2-1. But no, I don't think so. I think it's just a turn of phrase people now use.
It's in with my vote.
Right,
me
okay,
later.
thanks. I'll thank me later. Oh, see the way one person come up with a funny line?
Put it this way, right? See before transmit.
I've used it 5 years ago, and somebody's going to put me out of this podcast, isn't
See for all everyone I knew that was going to transmit, all my mates, I just done a playlist on Spotify, and I didn't use that phrase, and still get called a cunt.
Oh,
Like, don't fucking try and make a playlist your mates might enjoy. Who the fuck do you think you are? And you're like,
aye.
I didn't put anything on there. All I did was
Well,
say there's a playlist you might like, guys.
That's because you're from the west of Scotland, and putting any effort into anything is embarrassing.
Thank me later is something is a post-it that you attach to a kidney. No.
So,
So
is there then acceptable times to use it?
I think that, like, I know you're under sedation just now and you're waiting for this organ that I'm transplanting. You know, I'm donating to you, so thank me later. So,
So,
I know you can't thank me just now.
So, like, if I'm out
In a coma.
drinking all day and say a Saturday, and my mum texts me saying, ordered a Chinese, so I didn't know you wouldn't be back. I've left it in the fridge, you can reheat it. Thank me later. That's acceptable, yeah?
No.
That's not acceptable?
No.
I mean, I would thank her later.
Then you go,
Should
fuck
she
off,
wait?
mum.
Then I want it in Indian. Can I do it?
I've taken the £6.50 off my digs. It's from a place of giving. Like, if you're going to recommend something, it should be...
Wait for the thank you.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Or even... But why are they not saying to the people that have produced the art or the content, like, I've just shared this with every fucking dick I went to school with, thank me later. These people turn up at your gigs.
Yeah, it's a yes from me.
Okay.
You stand by no.
Stand by, no. Okay. That's only because I argue with them every time and then eventually put it in.
So what, MD, got anything on this week?
I'm going to go and get pished. I've had a fucking...
In the mid?
Aye, I'm fucking looking at used to. No, just
think
been
we're invited.
so depressed.
I'm going to go see another band that never tour, Kings of Leon.
They playing this week?
Yeah, Wednesday in Glasgow.
How did they not just join up and play the same night? It's going to be the exact same people there.
Nah. Nah.
Why make people buy two
Exactly.
lumberjack shirts?
Oh, that phase is so gone. When did you last go to a fucking gig?
When it was relevant.
Nah.
I think John feels personally attacked.
I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy my music. Do you know what's happened since I hit 30? I don't need Conroy's approval anymore. I'm my own man now.
There you go. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Cool. Well, see you next week.